In this week's episode, I continue with the landscaping. We see a tree take shape, and I show the progress of the foliage on the cutting side. Let's get into the film. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to go take you through the garden to the shed. There's my two dogs. As you can see, Loki gets quite excited about going into the shed with Dad. Turn the lights on. And in we go. And what is this we see before us? Well, I've recently bought a load of seagrass for making some more trees, and it was packed so tightly in the box that I've had to soak it in a glycerin and water solution overnight and then hang it up to dry, hoping it would fluff out a bit, and it seems to have done that. So there we go. There's the rest of it soaking in the bucket. That's been soaking overnight. So today's project is to get on with the landscaping down this end of the layout. I'll just go for a wider angle view. There we go. So this needs to be completely overgrown and with lots of shrubs and trees, as it is in the real life. I've already stuck the polystyrene down. I did that yesterday with a bit of Gorilla Wood glue. So today I'm going to be putting plaster cloth down on this, and then after I've done that, I think I will get on with some more tree construction, because I need a lot of trees. There's a few new trees in here. So 1, 2, 3 new seagrass, seafoam trees, bit of seafoam shrubbery down there and there. Oh, of course, there's the elephant in the room. There's that massive tree there. That's the usual construction of a twig, twisted wire armature, polyfiber and flocking. There's a bare tree that is a completely wire twisted armature, so it's made out of florist wire, then painted with Copydex, and then when the Copydex goes off, I've bulked it out using chinchilla sand, believe it or not. So that's one that needs to be given some further treatment. We've got a few more here that are in progress, and we've got another tree. Again, that's a twig, polyfiber and scatter construction over the back. A couple more trees along here. As you can see, that one there is quite flat. That was done without using the water treatment method to make it fluff out again. Same as those two there. I mean, I have got to make a lot of trees, because that entire hillscape, once that's landscaped, that's got to be covered in trees. Here's one. I'm in the progress. So that is a another twig with the wire armature added, bit of air drying clay to blend them in, covered in Cobbydex and chinchilla sand. There's been 2 or 3 applications of chinchilla sand on that, and then using little bits of seafoam like this, chopped up and super glued on. The next stage to this tree will be to dip it in liquid latex so that it coats all the seafoam, and when it dries it'll be a little bit more substantial. It won't be so delicate, because this is going to be a tree that's going to go towards the front of the layout and will possibly be at risk of getting knocked as I operate the layout, or if I get a derailment and have to reach over it. So that's the plan. So let me set up the camera on a tripod and we'll get on with plaster cloth in this area. See you in a bit. Your brush, wet your brush, wet the area you're gonna do. I mean, you're gonna do this over and over again, but you get nice and wet, and then take a piece of bandage, push it into place. And then using your wet brush, continue doing that, overlapping as you go along. Bring it down. Use your fingers, spread it around, just keep doing that until you're happy with the amount you've got on there. So see, that's there. You don't have to be super duper accurate with it, you just want to get it on. And I tend to, because I don't want to come over too much, I tend to cut it and just smooth it down. Get your next one. And this time I'm going to go there. Up to there. gets wet, you can stretch it. If you did paper mache when you were a child at school, this is very similar. See, doing it like this makes a lot less mess than wetting the cloth and then putting it on. When plaster goes off, if you don't already know this, it's known as an exothermic reaction. So it creates heat as the chemical reaction takes place. So whilst we're waiting for the plaster cloth to go off, and it is going off rather quickly, I've decided that it's time to recolour this area because this chinchilla sand is a little bit too bright. So what I've done is I've mixed up a very dilute wash, and I've used burnt umber and some tap water. Mix it up so it's nice and weak, and all I'm going to do we'll put a little bit of meths in there as well to break up the surface tension. Just a little bit of meths, not much. That should break up the surface tension. Give it a stir, and hopefully that will now work. Nope. Okay, we're going to need to put some meth on them. Right, we'll start that again. We'll add some meths. And then that's better, that's spreading. Be too dark. I just want it to look like mud, basically. So we'll just keep doing this until we get where we need to be, and let it soak in. Of course, the trick to this is you don't actually know what it looks like or what it's going to look like until it dries. And we literally just let that dry. So this is burnt umber. Bought this from Hobbycraft. A little bit goes a long way. Crappy old brush from Hobbycraft, and we just Please do subscribe to the channel. It helps other modelers who might be interested find the content. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment below. And if you found this content useful or enjoyable, please hit the like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.